this party started.
I didn't take
Oh
it.
my
Whoa,
gosh.
look at that.
Welcome to North Georgia.
I got one of the big ones on there. Woo! All right, baby. Come to Papa.
That is a good fish right there.
Ooh. And folks,
Look at that.
that's why you come right here to North Georgia, because they're stocking some really nice trout right now. All right, well, welcome to North Georgia. We're only not too far out of Atlanta. We're whatever, 30, 40 minutes from Kennesaw State right now. This is Connesena Creek. First time it's ever been stocked is this year. This tree behind me right here, second largest oak tree in the state of Georgia, and you can see why. If you're coming here for the first time, find that tree. Real easy to find. There's nothing but public access here. And just walk your way down here to the stream. State of Georgia is stocking this place like crazy with trout to give you guys a new public access spot to catch rainbows. We're gonna come here for the first time and see if there's any fish left over from last week. We're excited. A new place in Georgia for us to check out, a new place in Georgia for you guys to check out. Short distance from Atlanta. You don't have to go all the way up to Helen. Now there's a new opportunity, and wait till you guys see this hole. This is an awesome looking hole right here, ready for us, and we're hoping it's gonna hold some rainbow trout. Take a look at this spot here. Beautiful spot, rope swing and everything. If you're feeling, I would not use that rope swing. It's not that deep, but oh my God, there's trout in here waiting for us. Come with us, enjoy this episode of Pautzke Outdoors right here, only a close distance from Atlanta. Ooh, big one ate it.
There's a fish. Woohoo! Actually a nice fish. Look at that one.
That man's coming. Ready?
I got it.
Tell you what, the state of Georgia is stocking some nice trout
That's
right now.
a nice fish right there.
That is a full-grown, it almost looks like a 12-inch trout. Really, really nice fish.
Every bit of that.
Ooh!
Oh!
Right away.
Quickness.
Oh, that's good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Not the biggest one like last time, but still.
It just shows you, I mean, even these are not bad.
No.
I mean, it's not a bad trout.
All right, we're starting here, and I got the red fireballs. Pretty nice and easy. Not as gooey as some of the old premium eggs. I'm just gonna get a single one. And I got a fire hook on there, I'll show you. I'm actually running the size 12. I like the little bit bigger bite on that. You can see that. And then I'm just gonna, these things are a little slimy at times. Dry hands help, see that? Ah, man, there's fish everywhere. In the high bank, we gotta lift them up into the net. Again, super trout.
They're eating those fireballs up pretty good today, just like they're eating the fire bait. It just shows you, you know, stay up on the bank. You don't need waders here. You don't need to get in the water. If you do get in the water, you're gonna spook all these fish. It's a shallow creek with really clear water. Remember, this creek is spring fed. So it just shows you, you know, we think the water's somewhere in the 50s right now. It's still really cold, great for these trout. And we're gonna see how many more we can catch in this hole. Got one.
There he is.
Oh my gosh. Firebait eaters.
Yes. These are some pretty scrappy fish.
Woo. You've done that.
Yeah.
You've done that before.
I've done that once
Hey,
or
look
twice.
at that fire hook placement.
I mean, he just swam from the other side to come get this one. It's a nice fish. Look at him.
That is a good fish.
Yeah.
We got drag pearls in North Georgia.
Yeah.
That's a good fish.
Woo. I think that's the biggest one.
It is.
Oh! Today I'm using the chartreuse garlic fire bait.
It is, okay. How
And-
big of a piece are you using?
You know, I'm not using a very big piece because this is pretty shallow water. So I'm just making enough to make it like a little worm. So I got a little dab on my finger there. I'm just gonna roll it around a little bit, like so. And then I've got a size 12 fire hook here. I'm just gonna hide it in that hook. Like so.
Real small piece.
Yep, real small piece, and then a little bit of a split shot here to keep it down towards the bottom. And then I have my fire float up here so I can have an indicator.
No, this one's good. He's got it.
Oh, net job.
There's a couple nicer fish in here. All right, look at this. Nice fish today. This one came on a red fireball. Been a pretty good bite, and I'm pretty happy with it here in Georgia. Got a really nice one here. Probably definitely the biggest one so far today. Hard part is getting them up this steep bank.
3, 2, can he do it?
One crank down of the net.
Oh, don't break your leg.
Look at that. That is, watch the rod there. That is the nicest fish yet. Best one yet. Look at this. Another red fireball.
All right, so we walked down the stream about, I don't even know, 20 or 30 yards, and Kyle found this little undercut bank that he's gonna pitch right here. We don't know if there's any back here, but take a look. You got a little bit of a slope back there, a little bit of depth. We don't know if there's a fish there. We're gonna find out real quick.
Should be. It's got all the shade.
I mean, you'd think they would be back there. It's tough though. There's a lot of shrubbery and branches and stuff like that, but Troy is down in this area here drifting. And what happens is it gets really, really shallow. And then there's a little hole back there.
Nice. You gotta let it get down a little bit.
It's like they're all underneath this tree right here.
It deepens up.
You know, we're not catching a ton of fish back here, but we are coming in and finding some nice fish. There's a little rainbow right there. So they didn't want to bite anymore on the fireballs. We caught too many, so we switched over to green label.
And this is what we all kind of grew up fishing right here. So I got, again, a single egg out. Got a weigh. Size 12 fire hook. You can kind of see the wide gap on it. It's gonna be gentle with that. And I like to get them up off the hook so I can grab it and hit that barb. That's a good one.
Same slot, huh?
Yeah, they're, when we're getting bit, it has to get downstream a bit. The fish that are in the river have moved for cover because the sun's right up mid-morning.
Going home, buddy. See ya. All right, so we continue to walk up and down this creek. As you know, we've never been here before. The only thing we're noticing is there's, you know, poison ivy, poison oak, a lot of thorn. Look at these thorn bushes everywhere. But there's also a lot of trout, and we're walking our way up the stream looking for new holes that we think may hold fish. And obviously anywhere where there's good access, where these guys could get down and stock this place is going to be a good spot. And we think that they found another one right here. You guys see anything?
It's all scattered somewhere.
So there's real shallow water right here. Real shallow water. And there's a little bit of depth up here. We might be able to find a couple right here.
He came out of nowhere and just
it just shows you get that net and you twitch it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is. I can see it. Old black and green fire net in his mouth.
On that glow-in-the-dark net.
Definitely what they want.
Well, here's Troy's bait. He's going to unhook that, and we're going to show you what he's doing. And he's going to show you his little trick, which I didn't even see, but I figured it out.
As you guys can see here, I'm using the glow-in-the-dark Ned. And just for a little added extra color and scent, I'm just taking a small single egg and sticking it on there. And it seems to be working really well. This is somewhat different of a jig head. It's called a Ned. And so what that does is when you're down there fishing and you're jigging it, what this will do is it'll actually sit up like this. And then you jig it and it goes through the water and then it'll land like this. And fish like it because it gives it a little extra wiggle.
We're here in Bartow County today at the Springbank property. This is a new site that Georgia DNR has begun stocking this year. My name's John Lee Thompson. I'm the trout stocking coordinator for the state of Georgia. And this year, Connesena Creek at this property, we've added to our master trout stocking list. It's getting stocked twice a month from the end of March until July 4th, and be a great opportunity and a great place to take kids fishing and about 800 fish per stocking and a great place to get new kids on trout. Connesena Creek typically receives 800 fish twice a month, and those fish are coming from the Somerville Trout Hatchery. It's located about an hour away from here and stocks 11-inch trout all over Georgia. These fish are, in this creek, will always be rainbow trout.
Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you from Georgia, where we're fishing in Kingston, Georgia for the first time ever. Why is it the first time ever? Because this is the first year the Georgia DNR has ever stocked this small little creek up here nearest to Kingston. Now you're asking, where is Kingston? Take a look on your GPS. Now if you're looking for a place, you got to look it up on Google Maps, and it's called Spring Bank. Also known as Spring Break, is in Bartow County, and it's a green space located in this little Parks and Rec area. This Parks and Rec area goes about a half mile long, maybe about a mile, but about a half mile is very suitable for walking along the creek. Once you get past there, it's a lot of ticks, a lot of snakes, a lot of poison oak, a lot of poison ivy, and maybe not the best place to catch trout. The good news is the Georgia DNR, beginning in late March of 2024, started stocking this place twice a month with roughly 800 fish every time they come here. That's 1,600 trout a month, anywhere from a half pound to a pound. Now we found out today quickly that they put some really nice fish in here. Now you'll see we fished one hole. This is right in front of the second largest oak tree left in the state of Georgia, according to the county. And you'll see it when you walk up here. It's a beautiful place. Be honest with you, we fished first, then we turned around, and there were 6 to 8 other people walking in to fish this same hole. Fortunately, we were told this, the Georgia DNR basically drives a truck along this road and splits it up in about 6 to 8 spots, and they disperse those 800 trout through this area. Now that's stocked with roughly 8,000 trout a year in this small little stream. Well, we tested it 57 degrees, and we're told that it's because it's spring fed, it stays that cold throughout most of the time. Just a great resource, right? Not far off I-75, you know, only about 40 minutes north of the Canena area, maybe an hour north of Marietta. You know, really good opportunity here. Now, all of our fishing was done with several baits. We focused and started with green label eggs. We also did the red fireballs because they're an imitation egg. It's not real. We were able to keep our hands clean, not get really messy. And then, of course, chartreuse garlic fire bait. Now, once the fish got conditioned to those baits, we switched over to a little bit of white fire nets, and they wouldn't touch it. So we switched to glow, and they ate it, just like they ate the pink fire net. It just shows you these fish are heavily pressured. We had to keep switching our baits. You see the guys using their fire floats here just because they could see the bite right away, even though this water is super clear. You also see them using mostly size 10 and 12 fire hooks. Now, when you come up here, regardless of what your favorite method is, get on out there, explore the creek, and find your new favorite place. And when you see somebody from the Georgia DNR, thank them for adding a new place to the stocking list that wasn't here before. It's a great opportunity for those in the greater metro Atlanta area to get out of the concrete jungle and find beautiful serenity right up here in Bartow County. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.